Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Um, when I booted this game up, we were just shown this loading screen right here. And before this, I didn't even get the chance to record it, but it showed this one single title where it just said end. And now we're here. Let me try clicking. Okay. It's not doing anything. And there's like some like faint sound in the back that I can hear. Sounds like someone is like doing something in the background and the microphone is just faintly picking it up. But oh. Okay, so it just kicked me out of the game. What is going on? Alright, let's try booting it up again, I guess. Um, what is going on? Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. As you could see, I had two attempts at starting up the game, one with just this really weird screen of like the characters in like monochrome. And then when I tried to start up the game again, it was just like this loading text that was just plastered all over the screen. And like when I tried to go back to where I am right now, the text was still there. So like I wasn't sure if that was like an actual glitch or if like something that the game programmed, but I couldn't continue with the text just there, so I had to start the game again. So this is the third time that I'm starting the game and everything seems back to normal. So let's dive right back in. We gotta craft another poem. We tried to tailor last episode's poem to Natsuki, but it didn't really do anything and we just spent the day with Yuri, so I guess back to Yuri again. Let's do tenacious, depression, vertigo, contamination, unstable. We're getting some weird numbers at the top now. Climax. Oh, I see what's going on. Depending on what we choose, if it's tailored towards Yuri, it still won't count as a single word. So maybe... Wait, it still shows as one, even though we tried to choose a word for Natsuki. Playground? It's still showing up as one. What is going on? Flower? Inferno? I have no idea what's going on. Determination. Fantasy. Horror. Defeat. I'm just gonna keep trying to choose words and see what happens next. Infinite. After it. Oh! Did you guys just see that? That was Monica's bow that just popped up from the bottom of the screen. What? Entropy? Passion? Intellectual? Philosophy? Oh. So I think we just chose 20 words, but it wasn't really marking it down as like a successful number. And then for 2 of those words, we saw Monica's sprite just pop up from the bottom of the screen. So are we getting to a point where she's like kind of forcing her way into being an option of one of the girls that we could go after? I don't know. Hi, Kuri. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to... Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Okay, so in the background, the screen grab of Natsuki hanging, not Natsuki, Sayori hanging is gone. It's so weird. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Typical tsundere line right there. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Kuri just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and... Right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Ooh, an olive branch. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Huh. Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Kuri, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could... We already have plans today. Ah. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Okay, so Yuri becoming a bit more bold now. That's interesting. Kuri is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! What? Her eyes just became really creepy for a split second. Man, this game just... Your eyes are so naturally drawn to the bottom of the frame to read the text because it's a visual novel, and then they just get you by like flinging in something at the, you know, the top 2/3 of the frame that your eyes aren't naturally drawn to, and they just get away with that stuff. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? What are you gonna do this time, Yuri? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. We're going down the same path as we did last episode. These are the exact same lines. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. What I don't get is that this is an entirely different day, because we're talking about things that we discussed last episode, so this isn't just a repeat of the day before, and yet we're still going through these dialogue options as if it were the same day. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Here we go again. Kya? Fast forwarding again. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? It did happen before. My head has just been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean... Everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. What I notice about this is that they're like kind of like dimming the lights and like adding in a certain effect where it seems like a film reel. And so that's kind of just to like hammer in how like this moment is seen to be like, you know, an exposition slash flashback. So that's interesting. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Okay, so that line about her heart ripping out of her chest, I'm gonna remember that. Kuri, is it just me, or has Monika been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Ooh, it's those eyes again. Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Her eyes just changed for a second. Just the two of us. It happened again. Yep. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Okay, so there's a lot to unpack right now. I just noticed that you can see the faint silhouette of Monika right behind Yuri. Like, if you look at where Yuri's mouth and nose is, you see Monika's eye just right there. And then you can see like the outlines of her bow and her hair in the background. She's watching. Monika is watching. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. I think the silhouette is growing stronger because I can now see Monika's other eye. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. Yeah, the brightness on Monika is increasing. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use by cutting yourself. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Kuri. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. Monika will not like that. There's no need for us to be around Monika's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the literature club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we could meet each other. And now we're getting to the point where we can barely read the text behind Monika. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Kuri? Will Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go with Monica. Don't say I didn't warn you, Kuri. That's it? It's getting really ominous now. Let's go with Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. Oh, she's jealous. Okay. So, the thing about Doki Doki Literature Club is that Natsuki comes off as the typical tsundere, where she's like very hostile, but she has like a deep heart underneath it, and she just like hides that by being like mean and like indifferent. And she has that like infamous line, it's not like I care or anything. Yuri is coming off as a yandere, where she like collects things from the main character and like is getting weirdly possessive. It's just really, really scary. And then Sayori, on the other hand, she just seemed like the typical childhood friend. I'm not sure if there's like a phrase or a term similar to tsundere or yandere for that kind of archetype, but she certainly fits that role. And then Monica, on the other hand, she's kind of like the attractive foreign exchange student, because she has a very different name than anyone else. You know, while all the other girls have traditional Japanese names, she has Monica, which is an English European name. Her eyes are very different, her hair. Anyway, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so hopeless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Okay. So we're getting into like some like secrecy right now. Monica figured out. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. She's not in control. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Kuri? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. I feel like I have said the phrase just Monica before. And now that it's actually showing up on screen, that's really weird. Okay, I said okay. Just Monica. But what? Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri? Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. Is she smelling it? I love it. I love everything about it. Kuri, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Kuri. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? There we go again with her eyes. Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Okay. So, when a character gets like that black text at the bottom, it can either mean that Monica is controlling them, or if it's like their like primal id thoughts that you wouldn't think that they would say out loud. And I don't think that they are actually saying it out loud, but we, the player of this game, can see it anyways. Because I don't know how our main character in this game would actually react if he heard those things. And he's not saying anything, so it's like, is he actually reading it, or is it just for us to read? Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I can't even read this. There's like blood and this yellow stain on it. I honestly can't read a single word. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about the... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? What does she mean by scent? Was that the yellow stain? I think I'm going to vomit. Yes or no? What? No? Oh, I think this is, you've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Nothing is real? What the fuck is going on? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Okay. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? Monika is not having any of this. I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking. I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monika. I'm not useless, you know? I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Kuri? Kuri is going to help me. Wait, you? Here we go again, fighting over me and who I have to help. You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. Bringing out the F word. All you care about now is dragging Kuri around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey! I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Kuri decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. She kinda is, in a meta sense. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Kuri make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Are you gonna restart now? Jeez. Kuri, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth! Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Okay. So we can either listen to Monika and go for her, or we can choose another girl. You know, like, I'm so interested to see what will happen if I try to choose Natsuki again. But, like, in case if that just brings us down, like, a path we've already walked before, maybe go Wait a second. Did my mouse... Oh my god. I'm trying to select the other girls, but it's just going towards Monika. Oh my god! Wait. Can I beat this with my arrow keys? Oh my god, I can. Let me try. Oh my god. It's all Monika now. Just Monika. I thought I was being clever, but the game, or Monika, knows better than that. Alright, Monika, you win. Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Kuri for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Ooh, here we go with those Yandere eyes. Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Kind of hard to move my mouse. That's weird. Pulling Kuri away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't know. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Kuri. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Kuri, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Kuri. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Kuri, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Kuri. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Alright. What to do, what to do. Maybe we'll just choose yes to see where it leads us. You know what? Maybe this continuing text of nonsense is the game telling us, like, there's literally nothing you can do from here. No matter how much text you try to scroll through, it's just gonna keep on doing this. So maybe what they're trying to tell you is to go back and choose something different. But that's a bit much to ask for someone who's not, like, periodically saving. Yeah, I think it's just gonna keep on going like this. Yeah, it's literally just gonna keep going. Alright. Let's try this the other way. Alright, we just tried to load our save before we made the decision to either say yes or no to her confession. And now we're back at here with a different tint. What is going on? Can I skip through this? Oh my god, it's nighttime now. It's daytime again. The blood is getting black. I feel like she's decomposing now. Alright, it's festival time. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like, you would fucking know.